Okay, I accidentally fat fingered my phone and broke it off, but I remember the DJ name. It was Delirium. Delirium is the guy that gave that to me. Thank you, Delirium. And when he sold me the Epicenter new in the box for $50 beneath retail. New in the box, unopened, Epicenter. $50 less than retail and gives me an APC 40. That guy's a fucking saint. But yeah, so this thing could also become this is designed to be an HDMI controller. So these are both HDMI screens, so it'll interface very well with those. It'll also, because it's HDMI, interface beautifully with any of these Samsung laptops that I'm rocking. Okay, this is the other touchscreen for the Raspberry Pis. So as far as programmable touchscreens go, ready to program now and easy, I have two. I can turn that and that into a touchscreen as well. And then these are the other two computers that can sync up to this, all using Windows 11. They all have Windows 11. Two of them have Windows 11 Pro. One has Windows 11 10 or Windows 11 Home. So this is all the computing that can go in there. I haven't dialed that part in yet. You know, my eyes may be bigger than my stomach at this point. DJ controller. Let's see what else is worthy of mention. Well, this fucking DJ controller is worthy of mention. All decorated with yellow tape. Definitely very high that day, but it looks really fucking cool. Look at that fucking tape job. Fucking goddamn godlike. The Denon DJ MCX 8000. An amazing, amazing controller. What's amazing about this thing is it runs Rain Serato and it runs Denon Engine. So what that means is I don't have to. It's kind of big though. That's the one thing about that rooftop. Is that rooftop's not very big. I may try and sell this. I've never played it once. I've never used it ever. Really thin, but definitely beefcake. You can install a SATA 2 or SATA 6 gigabit per second. So the newest version of SATA style SSD 3.5 inch. So, or fucking 2.5 inch maybe, I think is what they're called. The 2.5 inch, kind of like the early SSDs before they became internal NVMe drives. But the cool thing about this is I don't have to run it with a laptop. What I've got is USB 1, USB 2. So you can run it with thumb drives like you do Pioneer CDJs. It's a little bit more involved because to encode these USB thumb drives with your music, you need to use Denon's Engine. So it's like you'll pull your library in. I'll start my library out in iTunes. I've decided to do that because I have a lot of my music now transferred from Tidal and Spotify to Apple Music. I've always liked the iTunes interface for storing, archiving, rating, putting notes on. A lot of the ID3 tags transfer over very easily into a lot of other software. iTunes is integrated automatically with this device and with Rain Serato. And so I don't need to hook up a laptop. It's great because when you hook up a laptop and a controller, that's kind of an involved process. But if you just need to run this as an audio output from the back, and you just got to have a thumb drive plugged in, then it's just power, run your cables into your audio input, run your booth, done. So I can run, it's I can run four different channels. But if I'm running Engine, I can only use, I think, these two for Engine. This doesn't matter. But what that means is I can switch between Serato and Engine on the device. I think in the middle of a mix, like as a DJ switching, if I'm using just thumb drives and they want to use Serato in their laptop, they can. But the idea is not to have need, because you've got these two screens, not to really have need for another laptop. So for a quick install and quick breakdown, it could be a good option. Although, it powers up. I've never fucking used the goddamn thing. This is probably for sale, but I also have that space in the back where I could install. It's a dual voice coil, Rockford Fosgate, Punch 2, P2, which I have added. Oh, what's it called? It's spray-on electrical tape. I kind of had a couple of cracks that I thought might be a thing, so I said, I'll just put some of that on it. And then I got some on the rubber surround, so I kind of duct taped it because there's a couple of worn areas that don't really show through. But then I realized that's probably a bad idea. So I'm going to very carefully, actually, I'm just going to do a sound test and see if the sound's affected in any way by the electrical tape and that duct. If it is, I can pull it off, and I believe it's still running just fine. But yeah, there's that, and then there's an Alpine amp that goes with it and powers it beautifully, but I'm trying to run all audio control and Samsung products and JBL. JBL because it's a DJ's fucking choice. I've got, another thing is for working on stuff on the road, I've been buying all Walmart graded Hart shit. That's a rotary. So it's like a cutter, grinder, cutter, sander, polisher. And then, where did I put the other stuff? Wait, where are all my goddamn electronics at? Did I put them up here? Let's see here. Oh, no, a bunch of motor oil and shit. Where are the goddamn electronics? Because they're important, and I thought they had a new home. Oh, wait. No. 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 What did I do with them? No. 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 Well, anyway, I got a Hart power drill, a few extra Hart batteries, Hart power drill, it's an impact, a Hart jigsaw for cutting, that, and the fast quadra charger, so I can charge 4 batteries at once. They under here? That would be a good place for them. Oh, there they are. So by buying all Hart tools, and there's the original still working alternator. So I got backup alternator for the road should I need it. It's not a 200 amp. Once I install that, I'm just running the car and nothing else. So if I need to use that, I'm disconnecting other things. This is the 4 charger. In the back is the impact, and then there's the jigsaw. So I can do things, I can build things and repair things on the road, and because they all use those batteries and they're Hart has a bunch of other cool stuff. Like with Hart, I can get one of the cool things is they have a bunch of different styles of battery-powered lights. So that makes see, the idea is I'm installing all this expensive electronic gear, but I don't want this expensive electronic gear to have an issue because I'm using it all the time. I only want to use it when it's most important to use it, and if I can use like a Blue Yeti or a Jackery kind of like portable power bank with solar power panels, and I just got to recharge these batteries. Anything that I can run on a battery, like the JBLs, saves the wear and tear on all the electronics of the vehicle. Make sense? So I've got lights that I can use with these batteries. If I get, they make fans. So in summer, you can throw them. I have the big ass. This is one of the small ones, but I have batteries. This is a 1.5, I think. I have 4 volt and 6 volt. God, just fucking focus for Christ's sake. So it's really thin. I've got the 4 volt and 6 volt that have a button you can press that show you how charged they are. So I've got 3 batteries and 2 chargers. I can get fans and lights. And another cool thing is they make it's a pressurized kind of water rinser. It's like a vegetable rinser, but because it's just like a small air pressure, it takes water from its own little tank. It's like a 3-gallon tank. It's probably about the size of that 5-gallon bucket, but it's a little more oblong. Takes one of those batteries, pumps water through a hose to a spigot that goes shh. So you can wash dishes with this little compressed air thing, or you can put it into a single tent and you got a little shower. If your water's warm or cold or whatever, you at least can have running water from the road with a small device that runs off a battery. So that's another one of the design features that I have decided to go with. So I think this should complete the 3-piece current video of where I'm at. So, boom.